inform you and let me get in Suhel Seth. No, 1 minute. 1 minute, Ishkaran Bhandari. 1 minute. I'm coming back to you. Let me get in Suhel Seth.
Navika ji took me by name, so I just need to put one phone.
I will come to you. I will come to you. But Suhel Seth, when Vivek Srivastava raises the issue that it is the job of the government to build hospitals, schools, infrastructure, not to build temples, I think it's common knowledge that it is the Ram Mandir Trust that is making the temple. It is the donations of the people of India which is being used to make the temple. Now, are they overlooking this fact? Do they not know? Is this not publicly declared? Or is it just their idea of trying to create a controversy by calling it public money, government money given by the Prime Minister to build the temple for Ram?
So there are 3 or 4 points here. Number one, I do agree with Vivek Srivastava on one thing. For far too long, we have indulged in gross abuse of the founding fathers, whoever they were and whoever they are. It's not necessary to win a current argument by going back into the past and belittling people who were part of the freedom movement. That's my view. Second, as you rightly said, the business of the BJP has never been hidden. It is not a party that is mired in hypocrisy. They have very clearly stated in their public utterances and privately to people who are in the know that they are committed to the Ram Mandir. That doesn't mean that they're committed to the government funding the Ram Mandir. There are two different things. They have not hidden it at all. And you're right. You go back 43 years, to 1990, sorry. You go back to 1990, and you've seen that there has been no hypocrisy. The third, it is not about politics alone, Navika. The average Indian's relationship with God is transactional. आप मंदिर जाओगे, आपने क्या मन्नत ली है, और फिर आप वापस जाओगे. That is part of our tradition. It's part of our DNA. To therefore belittle people and say that you are deprived or you should be deprived of worshipping Lord Ram, to my mind, is the most atrocious. It is hypocritical, it is insensitive, and it actually compounds the liberties that are assigned to me. But the fourth is the most important. There's a deep relationship between remembering Ram and the Election Commission announcing their election dates. To my mind, the tragedy is not about the BJP. The tragedy that is unfolding is the tragedy which is surrounding all these other political parties which claimed to be secular but have now realized that the majority cannot be ignored and therefore will also remember Lord Ram and say that he also belongs to us. The BJP has never said, to my mind, I may be wrong, and Vivek, my friend, can correct me if I am, the BJP has never said that Ram only belongs to the Bharatiya Janata Party. They've said Ram belongs to Hindus who are part of India. The Congress says no, it doesn't belong to the BJP. पर BJP ने तो पहले कहा ही नहीं, बेगानी शादी में अब्दुल्ला दीवाना. उन्होंने तो कभी नहीं कहा कि राम हमारे हैं. उन्होंने कहा है राम हर हिंदू के हैं, राम हर भारतीय के हैं, अगर भारतीय चाहे. So the hypocrisy is also laced with illogicality. My view is that religion is a private issue. Temples were created, mosques were created, not only to advance the cause of religion, but also to foster relationships within communities. No harm. We have belittled our festivals. The jokers who run governments in certain states, I don't want to name them, they will talk about stubble burning in a nonchalant, abrasive manner, and then they will tell people, nahi, aap patake nahi jalao, aap ye nahi karo, aap wo nahi karo. We have become a state where everyone is being belittled for his or her private or public beliefs. So my view is very simple, and I will end, because I don't want to take more time in my opening remarks. The BJP has never been hypocritical about its agenda qua Ram. The government has not been or is not funding the building of the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. The Congress and other parties, I'm not only saying about the Congress, there were many parties which, in order to wear the secular Band Gala, were actually squeezing the gala of those who believed in Lord Ram. That is changing because the elections are on the anvil. So therefore, let's not lace and pass the buck of hypocrisy onto the BJP. Whether you like them or not, they have been completely like bulls in a china shop saying, मंदिर तो बन के ही रहेगा, आपने जो करना है आप कर लो. अब आप बोल रहे हो नहीं मंदिर आपका नहीं है, मेरा भी है, पर आपने तो पहले ऑब्जेक्ट किया था, तो आप किस बूते पे बोल सकते हो? This is called the Meesna quotient, which Navika, as a Punjabi, you will understand.
Well, let me get in Danish Qureshi. Danish Qureshi, बहुत से लोग हैं इस देश में जिन्होंने कहा था कि जय श्री राम का नारा जो है वो एक युद्ध की पुकार है, युद्ध का आह्वान है. It's a war cry. Today the same people want their own right to actually go and say Jai Shri Ram in Ayodhya when the Pran Pratishtha actually happens. किस मुंह से जाएंगे? जय श्री राम तो उनको बैटल क्राई लगती थी, वॉर क्राई लगती थी. तो दानिश कुरैशी, ये आज क्योंकि चुनाव हो रहे हैं तो ये सारे चुनावी हिंदू क्यों आ गए, क्यों जाग गए?
I want to know one thing from Navika, from the opposition, जो कि अपने आप को सेक्युलर होने का दम भरता है. I want to know, my question is that कि अगर राम सबके हैं तो फिर देश के मुसलमान किसके थे, इसका भी एक्सप्लेनेशन दे देते तो ज्यादा बेटर रहता. सेकेंड थिंग, दूसरे नंबर की बात, अब प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ अ स्टेट with the secular constitution, why they want to the part of that religious program, I didn't get that. दूसरे नंबर की बात, क्या मोदी जी अपने आप को 1990 के दशक में जो इतनी बड़ी घटना घटी देश में, क्या उसके लिए अपने आप को माफ कर पाएंगे? क्या वो एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं इस चीजों को कि हाँ, जो उन्होंने उस दौर में जो लोग मारे गए पूरे देश में, उनको किस तरह से मतलब वो फेस कर पाएंगे? तो आई थिंक देयर आर सम थिंग्स in the name of politics. BJP has tried to divide in the 90s between two communities, Muslims and Hindus, in the name of a political program which is known as Babri Masjid.
Respond. Nalin Kohli, you raised your hand. Please respond before I get in Lokesh Jindal.
2-3 things. It's very convenient for Danish Bhai to turn around and say, देश के मुसलमानों का क्या होगा? देश के मुसलमान, हिंदू, सिख, बौद्ध सब जो है बराबर के नागरिक हैं इस देश में. कोई स्पेशल नहीं है. दानिश भाई, मुझे बताइए कि आप मानते हैं कि अच्छा हुआ कि बाबरी मस्जिद बनी और वहां जो 1947 से या 1950 से पूजा की जा रही है, वो आपके लिए मस्जिद थी या ढांचा थी? कहां पर मुस्लिम समाज आगे आया कि आइए हम लोग बैठ के
पूजा की जा रही है? हाउ पूजा की जा रही है भाई? हाउ पूजा की जा रही है?
वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड.
हाउ पूजा की जा रही है बताइए आप. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्या कहा था? करण जी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने क्या कहा था?
मुस्लिम Can a Muslim anywhere in the world who believes in Allah, believes in the Prophet and the message of the Quran, believe that in Mecca something should not happen? I mean, what are you talking, Danish bhai? For your politics, you are from the party that said, अरे हिंदुस्तान की पुलिस 15 मिनट के लिए बैठ जाओ, फिर हम बताएंगे हम क्या है. ये तो आपका हिंदुस्तान का प्रेम है. अरे हिंदुस्तान की पुलिस 15 मिनट बैठ जाइए, फिर हम बताएंगे. ये तो आपका प्रेम है हिंदुस्तान के लिए. हिंदुस्तान की पुलिस बैठिए तो सही, फिर हम बताएंगे. क्या बात कर रहे हैं आप? बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं, संविधान हमें सुनाते हैं. दानिश भाई, सांप्रदायिक काम करते हैं आप. ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता है.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट has stated in that.
Well,